Seniority is everything when it comes to working as a flight attendant. I just landed in Bangkok. Feels good to take my mask off. It's so peaceful and quiet and calm here. Hey guys, and welcome to a new flight attendant vlog. So this week I'm actually back with some flight attendant content. Yay! I know I haven't worked in about a month, but hey, I'm working again. So let me just give you all of the details. I was supposed to be on standby today. Today's Wednesday. But crew scheduling called me yesterday and they gave me the day off. So you might think that that's a bad thing, but no. At the same time, they told me that I will be going on a trip tomorrow. Yay! I'm really excited. So I already saw a trip in the system, which I talked about last week at the end of my vlog. I thought I was gonna go to Tokyo, Japan, which I haven't been to in a while. I have been to Tokyo several times, but not in like almost 2 years. The thing is, that trip was in my system, like it showed up in there forever. So I was like, oh, that is so cool. Like, I'm gonna get this trip. It wasn't completely a given, but I was like, okay, it's been in there for so long. I'm probably gonna get this trip. And then one of my friends would have been on this trip. She was actually on my last trip in January as well. So she texted me and she was like, oh, I saw you on the crew list. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so exciting. And then like yesterday, about maybe half an hour before crew scheduling actually ended up calling me, I saw that the trip did not show up in the system anymore, and I was like, oh no, I really wanted this trip. And I was like, oh no, I have to go to the airport at like 2 a.m. in the morning so that I make it for my shift starting at 4:30, which would have been today, 4:30 a.m. that is. So then they called me and I was like, okay, they're just gonna give me the day off tomorrow and then I'll be on reserve starting Saturday. And then they actually called me and gave me the Bangkok trip, and I was like, oh, I was just there, and I know that it's gonna be room quarantine in Thailand. That's just the way it is, but that's okay. They have really good food. The rooms are pretty okay as well. So the bathroom was amazing last time, so I really hope that I have such a nice bathroom this time as well. And I will actually have a layover in Frankfurt, and the weather is supposed to be really nice. So I hope it stays that way so that I can go sightsee for a little bit. So all of that's done. I went and got tested for COVID yesterday, just, you know, crossing the border and all of that, and crossing back into Austria. It's a hassle sometimes, but hey, I'd rather be safe than sorry. So my test results came back negative, and I feel like I have been getting used to those nasal swabs by now. That doesn't hurt as much anymore, and I know what to expect. So they're right, I've been getting them almost weekly in the past few weeks, so I guess I'm really used to them. So anyways, for today, I have a couple of things planned. I need to meal prep for my trip. I won't need any food for Bangkok. I'm just taking some granola bars and stuff with me, but other than that, like, you can't take a lot of stuff into international countries, so that's why I can't really meal prep for international destinations a lot. It's just the way it is. But I'm definitely gonna meal prep for Frankfurt, and I think I'm just gonna make some pizza because that's really easy and it doesn't require a big container in my suitcase. I only want to bring my small carry-on so I don't have to check in a bag afterwards, because I'm deadheading to Frankfurt and then I'm deadheading back from Frankfurt on Sunday. It's a short trip with a short layover because we're not allowed to leave our hotel rooms. That's why we only have a very short layover there, which I feel like is in my own interest, right? Because I wouldn't want to stay in a hotel room for like 48 or 72 hours. That wouldn't be the best thing in the world, right? If I couldn't leave said hotel room. So we just have enough time to eat, sleep, eat again, and fly back. But that's okay, because after a long haul flight, and this is a red eye, so we're gonna fly the whole night, we're gonna be tired anyway. So we're just gonna eat, sleep, eat, maybe sleep again, and fly back. But that's basically the trip, and I'm really excited about sightseeing in Frankfurt, and I might get to see a few flight attendants I know in Frankfurt because so many people have layovers there these days, so we'll see. It is Thursday, and as you guys can see, I made it to the crew parking lot in Munich, so all good. They did check cars at random at the border. They did not check my car. I guess they saw that I was wearing my uniform and stuff, and I had all of the necessary documents with me as well, so they didn't give me any trouble there, so they just waved me through basically. So today I'm going to Frankfurt and we're just gonna have our briefing here real quickly. Basically, we don't really have a real briefing today. We just meet up at our deadhead meeting point, then we go through security here, then we have a direct transfer to the Schengen area, because Munich airport, well, Germany is part of Schengen. It's just a contract that lets you travel freely in between Europe, basically most of Europe. We are deadheading to Frankfurt, and then that's it for today. And then tomorrow we are going to Bangkok, Thailand. So I'm going to Thailand again. The weather is supposed to be beautiful in Frankfurt, so I hope I can get some sightseeing done tomorrow. And yeah, that's basically it for today. Let's head on out. Let's get my suitcase out of the trunk of my car, and then let's head on over to our crew building and pick up all of those masks that I need for the trip. Yes, my airline supplies us with masks that we need for the trip. So we get surgical masks and we get N95 masks, and we can't wear anything else, just the ones that they give to us basically. I'm here on the top deck of our crew parking lot and it's beautiful. By the way, I'm out of breath. I just walked up 8 floors. If you're in Europe, it's 7 floors. In the US, it's 8 floors. But still. But it's beautiful up here and there's not a single car up here. So I guess everyone just parked over in the other crew parking lot. Let's show you guys around. Look at all of those planes over there. It's so sad. Just parked, I guess. Then we have our crew building over there. Look at how empty it is here. There's a train station down there and the Autobahn. Let's head back in. I'm hungry. I brought some lunch, so I'm gonna have that right now. It's already 2 p.m. so I guess that's why I'm hungry. I made it to my hotel room here in Frankfurt. So the lighting is kind of off, but I made it here. Let's see if there's... I feel like that's not really better, but a little bit. So the flight to Frankfurt was fine. The weather was really good, so basically no turbulence or anything. It was not windy at all. It's currently 8 p.m. So, by the way, I got a new watch, so I'm really excited. Because this one's digital and my other one was just a regular watch. So yeah, this was a really good flight. The crew was really nice and my crew seems very nice as well. A few people have messaged me from, well, not my crew, but from my company who are in Frankfurt at the moment because they are either on a trip and they're leaving tomorrow, or they are on standby tomorrow and they're flying out the day after. So something like that. So what else? There's really not that much that I can tell you guys. Nothing much changed. We're still going on a trip tomorrow to Bangkok, Thailand. Everyone's really excited about the food. Staying inside of a hotel room for a couple of hours. Well, I think we were there for like 12 or 13 hours in a hotel. Am I that excited about it? Probably not, but I would sleep during this time anyway, so it's right, and I'm glad that I don't have to stay inside of a room, like in room confinement for longer. So I think I'm just gonna show you guys my hotel room, and then I'm gonna eat my pizza that I meal prepped, and then I'm gonna call it a night. So I'm wearing the same uniform I always wear, the dress, just with like my regular jacket, and then there's one bed in here. There's a coffee and tea maker, like a kettle. There's a TV. There's basically nothing to see out there. Now let's check out the bathroom. I think I'm still... Oh, it's ready to turn on. So that's nice. There is a shower slash bathtub. And then I like these really big mirrors. They're great for doing makeup. And I feel like the lighting is best in here. But then do you hear that? I turned the AC off, but it's still up there. I don't know if you can see, but I think that's where all of the moist air goes out. So yeah, this was the first day of my trip. So this is my first night here in Frankfurt. I've been here quite a few times before, so I'm gonna link the video I filmed last month when I went to Bangkok. I also had a layover here in Frankfurt, but for now I guess that's just it. Oh, I actually just remembered that I forgot to tell you guys the craziest thing. So what just happened was I had a different room and I had to go down to the lobby and, well, to the front desk and get my room changed. So apparently it was a double booking, so someone else was inside of the room and my key didn't work, and then this guy opened the door and he was like, well, that's my room. And I'm like, but it says that it's my room on my key card right here. And then I was like, okay, he was settled in there. I told him I was just gonna go down to the lobby and tell them about it. And the guy at the front desk was like, I'm sorry, that should not have happened. So apparently they reassigned rooms and they forgot to actually put the new room number on my key card, so it wouldn't have worked for that room anyway. But I didn't know which room to go to because it didn't have the right room on there. So it's all cleared. I got my own room, so that's good. So what am I doing right now? A lot of the time this is actually what flight attendant life is like. So we're always tired. Usually we work weird hours, so we have a lot of red-eye flights in there. At least many flight attendants do, which is a flight where you work the whole night. I'm gonna work one of those tomorrow. And right now I have this right here, my iPad, so I'm just gonna watch a movie or something. And then I have my homemade, oh, you can't see. So I meal prepped that. It looks a little weird because it's cold. Because, yeah, I took that with me right out of the fridge. I'm gonna eat it now, and then for tomorrow I still have tortellini in homemade tomato sauce. It's kind of like a marinara sauce, I guess, for tomorrow. And then in Thailand, I'm pretty sure breakfast is included, if I remember correctly from last month. And then I want to eat some pad thai because it's my favorite. I just saw that they have hot chocolate here, so let's actually make some. How does this work? It's kind of difficult to open this package. I keep trying. It says tear here. I keep doing that, and I don't have anything with me that would open it. I don't have scissors here. Wonder if a bobby pin might help. I just want hot chocolate, you guys. Why is this so difficult? It's supposed to open up here, but it doesn't. Yay, finally, it's worked. That was seriously difficult, you guys. Oh, that smells really, really good. So glad that I finally got the package to open. Hey guys, today is Friday, so I'm working today. Yay, I'm excited. So I'm pretty sure that the flight to Bangkok will take about 10 hours, and then the flight back is gonna be way longer. I think the last time I did this flight last month, we took about 12 hours and 15 minutes to get back here, which is quite a long time. I'm gonna go for a walk, so I just texted my friend and I'm checking in with her whether she's still here or whether they gave her something on standby, because she's in a hotel and she actually has standby for all of those A350 trips. I'm working an A350 trip because our Frankfurt-based crews are not trained on an A350, but the plane is way more fuel efficient and stuff than other planes. And right now that obviously makes a difference because the airline industry has been suffering a lot. So I get why they would use their most fuel efficient plane for flights right now, which is why they fly Munich crews into Frankfurt in order to work those flights on an A350, which I'm doing today. So usually I wouldn't work in Frankfurt. I wouldn't work flights from Frankfurt, but right now I don't really remember the last time I actually worked a flight from Munich. I think that must have been in like November. I think that was short haul. So anyways, I think I'm gonna head outside. The weather looks lovely. Few clouds, but mainly sunny, blue skies, awesome. So that's the view from my room. Not much to see, but I'm pretty sure that that is a pool down there. It's probably closed. I'm about to head outside in order to do some sightseeing. I'm probably gonna walk down to the river because it's really, really beautiful out. So I think I'm just gonna walk along the river, go on a river walk basically like I did last time. I don't really want to go shopping or anything because I don't have space in my suitcase and I don't really want to spend any money anyways. The weather, it's beautiful. It's so nice outside today. It's kind of sunny. So I just met a friend of mine. So she was on my last trip and we were actually supposed to go to Tokyo together today, but then crew scheduling changed my trip. They had never confirmed the Tokyo trip. So they had never confirmed it, but I assumed it because I saw it in the system and she was on that crew list as well. We were really excited and I ended up getting the Bangkok flight and she's going to Tokyo today. But it was really cool that I just saw her. I met her inside of the elevator actually. So 2 people are allowed to use the elevator at the same time and she was the second one getting on that same elevator. So we just talked outside of the hotel for a bit because she's here until like the afternoon and we are leaving at lunchtime. So that was really, really cool. I'm so excited that I got to see her because I haven't met a lot of friends lately. You guys know that, right? It's so calm and peaceful out here. It's beautiful. Look at those buildings, they're so cute. They look kind of old, but in a good way. Very unique. It's like right next to, I guess it's a castle up there as well. And then over there it's just like the regular road. It's a small road though, there's a bus going in between. And then there are more of those buildings right behind there. So this says Schloss Höchst, which means Castle Höchst, and Höchst is the area we're in right here. It's so gorgeous. I love it so much. How cute is that? I feel like I just found the prettiest part of Höchst. It's so peaceful and quiet and calm here, and like I said, those buildings, they're just gorgeous. Look at that big boat over there. It's disappearing, but it seems huge from here. Right there. Oh, look at them. I'm not sure what they are. They kind of look like birdies. Probably are birdies, but there's so many of them just floating around. Tiny little birdie. How interesting is that? It says hotel right here. So I guess this boat is a cafe, a restaurant, and a hotel, so I guess you can rent a room in there. I had a great walk. It was so nice to be outside and the sun was so nice and it wasn't really warm, but it was warmer than at home. So my other friend who's on standby today here in Frankfurt, she just texted me that she's down in the lobby and she told me I should come down to talk for a few minutes. So I'm going to go do that. Then I need to have my lunch. I need to eat that up here in my room. I brought tortellini, so I just put it in the fridge and I'm eating that today. And then I actually need to get ready for the flight today, and I still wanted to talk to Mario on the phone, so I think I'm gonna do that while I get ready or something. Yeah, it's gonna be a busy day today. This is the lunch that I meal prepped. I know it doesn't look too pretty, but trust me, it's really good. My stay in Frankfurt is coming to an end, so it was just a 17-hour, or was it 16-hour? I think it was a 17-hour layover that I had here. It was so nice that I actually met so many of my co-workers that I know here in Frankfurt. It's just crazy, but I mean, we're all staying at the same hotel, so, but it's still kind of weird because we have so many people working for my airline that if you know someone, it's, well, you don't always know someone from your crew. So I'm excited which position I get to work today because I am almost all the way down on the bottom of our crew list. So seniority is everything when it comes to working as a flight attendant. And I think there's only one person with a lower seniority than me. So we'll see which position I'll get. I kind of want to work in economy class, but I'm not sure if I can. But even if I have to work in business class, that's totally fine. I like business class as well. I just like economy class more. I don't know why. That's just me, I guess. I know other people who prefer business class, and then I know others who prefer economy class. I guess that's just, everyone's different, right? So, kind of have to leave now. I had a great stay here and I'm so excited for my pad thai in Thailand. It was so good when I was there last month. I love food. I just had my tortellini. They were really good. I know they didn't look that pretty on camera, but trust me, I had to stuff them in, otherwise they wouldn't have fit in my container. But they tasted so good, like fresh. So yeah, it was very good, even though, like I said, it wasn't that pretty. So let's actually go, let's head on over to the airport. Break right now, just about to head to our tourist. Hey guys, I made it to Thailand. So I just landed in Bangkok. Feels good to take my mask off. It was quite a long flight. It was 9 hours and 45 minutes long. I was working in business class. I was working the to rate position. So I haven't worked in business class in over a year basically. I had my watch there a couple of times when I worked in economy class because our watch can be in a different class than the class we actually work in. Just depends on the position, I guess. So we just had a new service implemented at the start of February with a few changes to it. In my opinion, it went smoothly and the passengers were really nice and the food was pretty good. The sunrise was beautiful. So currently it is 8:50 a.m. local time. So I've been up for quite a while. Yeah. We had a 3-hour break on a flight, but I couldn't really sleep that much because it was pretty bumpy. But that's alright. I can sleep now. The crew was really nice. They were amazing. And I'm gonna show you this room. We're in quarantine here, so we're in self-isolation. What else? We're only here for about 13 hours. Is it 13 hours? Yes, we're here for 13 hours and 15 minutes. And then we're back off to Frankfurt and then dead heading to Munich. So I think we have like a 3-hour sit in Frankfurt. So I'm just gonna show you my room. I'm gonna order some breakfast really soon. It's included in the room rate, which is really good. last time. Oh my gosh, the fruit here is so good. I can't really eat tropical fruits in Austria anymore because they just don't taste the same as they do in Asia or Mexico or places like that. So like the papaya was to die for, just so good. And by the way, did I talk about the passengers? They were really, really nice. So we were not fully booked today. We were working minimum crew, which means we had 2 pursers and 6 flight attendants as crew and 4 pilots. And I'm just gonna show you around and then order my breakfast. Let's actually start with the bathroom. The bathroom is super nice. I love the mirror and this looks really pretty. Kind of like marbled floors just in form of a sink. Then here's a shower. Now the cool thing is there is an additional bathtub, which is really nice. You can see through the room. And then once again I am wearing my, oh this just fell in there. Once again I'm wearing my flight attendant dress. And now I have 2 beds here. There is a TV. There's a desk. This is great for eating because otherwise I wouldn't know where to eat. Then there's a mirror. I guess they put a cover on this. And now let's check out the view. I feel like the view is better than last time. I mean, I'm looking at some sort of like backyard garden, whatever. And I can see a ton of like roads and bridges. Last time I was looking directly at the airport, so I feel like this is better. I like the flags down there. They're pretty. Oh, look at all of those planes. Let me see if I can zoom in. Look at them. There are a lot of planes over there. Wow, that was quick. So I just called room service like 10 minutes ago and my breakfast is already here. It smells really good. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. In case you're wondering why they have everything in disposable containers, usually they don't. We are at a quarantine hotel, so my airline couldn't just pick a hotel. They actually assigned us to this hotel, so it's local law that everyone has to go to a quarantine hotel, and I think they have to have these disposable containers so that there is a very limited chance of any of us carrying some sort of like virus into Thailand. I got tested before the flight anyways, so I can be pretty sure that I don't have anything. I know it's always just showing that one moment when you get tested, but I always go get a test before and after my flights just to be safe and just to make sure. So this is my breakfast. I got 2 poached eggs, some hash browns, tomato and bacon. I guess that's ketchup, which I don't really eat, but still. I got some hot chocolate. This is guava juice. I wasn't a huge fan of the apple juice the other time I was here because it was so sweet. So I thought I'd try this juice. A little bread basket and some fruit. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about the papaya that's on there. Good morning. It's currently 3 p.m. so I just woke up. I got about 4.5 hours of sleep, which is good. So I'm just gonna order some food. I'm so excited for my pad thai. I really have to try that dish myself someday, like with real Thai ingredients. Like I can buy stuff in Austria, but it's not the exact same. So maybe I'll get a trip here someday when there's no room quarantine and I would actually be able to go buy some ingredients, like special sauces and stuff. But for now, this has to do. I'm so excited. So I'm just gonna go ahead and order that. And then I'm probably gonna stay up for like an hour or 2, watch some Netflix, respond to Mario's messages, respond to Julia's messages, and then I'm just gonna go back to sleep for another like 3.5 or 4 hours, which should actually work well. So I have made the experience that this way of sleeping actually works with the schedule I have here, since the stay is short and I do want to get my dinner in, but then I don't want to rush it like right before we go back, right? So that's why I kind of stay up in the middle and then I go back to sleep. So I don't really want to sleep right after eating because that usually doesn't go too well. So I'll just stay up for an hour or 2 and that should be fine. So let's give room service a call. Doesn't seem like I can get through. Why can I not get through to them? Hello, this is Rena calling. I would like to order the vegetarian pad thai chai. No, that's it. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye. Okay, so this time around, I managed to get through within like 2 minutes. So that's good. I think the first time something was wrong. I don't know what was wrong. It gave me that weird beeping sound. So maybe it was like from the phone provider, from the network. I don't know, but I got through and they're so nice here. So they told me it would take about 40 minutes, which means it's probably gonna be here in 10. Judging from my experience at this hotel. But yeah, I just ordered the pad thai chai. Is that correct, the way I pronounce it? I'm not sure. If you're Thai, let me know. So it's the vegetarian option. They do have it with shrimp, but I don't eat shrimp, or most seafood apart from fish. I love fish, but anything else, I'm not a huge fan. So I'm really excited to get this, and it's not expensive. It will cost me about $5, about €4.50, which is not that much. If you are Thai, it costs me, I think, 160 baht. So it's really not that much money, and I'm really excited. That's all I'm gonna spend on this whole trip, basically. Well, and gas for my car, obviously, but that's it. Yay, my food just got here. So like I guessed, it took about 15 minutes for my food to be delivered to my room. And again, they were so nice. Like, the lady who delivered it was so sweet. And I feel like the hospitality here is just amazing. I'm still amazed every single time I'm here. This is what my tray looks like. It smells so good. There are a lot of condiments up here. And oh my gosh, I could just bathe in that. It looks and smells so good. It's almost 10 p.m. so I'm ready to head back to first Frankfurt, then Munich, and then Salzburg. So it's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a red-eye flight. I think the flight time is probably gonna be around 12 hours. If I remember correctly from last time I did this flight like a month ago. I am excited to get back home. I'm excited to be home for Sunday afternoon because Mario will be home because he doesn't work on a weekend. So that's gonna be exciting. Anyways, there's not that much that I can tell you apart from that. So let's head on over to the airport. I just arrived here in Munich, so my deadhead flight went fine. Why is this not focusing? I wasn't able to film on a plane because it was very busy, so it was pretty much full, and I didn't have a window seat, so I literally couldn't film anything. I'm sorry about that. I'm just gonna head on over to get tested for COVID, and then I'm going home to Austria. So my COVID test is all done. They did a throat swab, so it wasn't that uncomfortable. I have gotten those a couple of times before, and actually I feel like it's really good that Munich Airport offers these tests, they're PCR tests, for free to all travelers and also to crew. I have actually noticed today that the airport was busiest that I've seen it in quite a long time. I think it's probably because it's the weekend, it's Sunday today. That might be part of the reason, but maybe more people are going on vacation and stuff right now. I'm not sure. It's kind of weird though, because I thought all the restrictions just got increased, so I'm not sure how people are traveling right now, but they are, which is a good thing for the industry, obviously. Hey guys, today's Monday, so I got home safe and sound yesterday. I forgot to vlog yesterday when I got home. But I'm gonna tell you everything that happened yesterday. So the flight back was really good. Like, the passengers, the crew, everything was working out very well. Everyone was amazing. And the flight time was 11 hours and I think it was 30 minutes. So it was not that long. Like, a month before it was longer. And then we had a 3-hour sit in Frankfurt, but it went by so quickly. We went to our flight operations center in Frankfurt and we just sat there basically for the whole time, and then we went to the airport. And this time around I did not have a window seat, so I know last month I was able to film and it was so beautiful and everything, but this time around I was not able to do that. So sorry about that. Not a lot of like cloud pictures and all of that in there. I'm sorry. I wish I could have filmed more, but hey, that's the way it works. And the flight back was pretty full, so I couldn't have switched with anyone. Everyone was glad that they had window seat. I think we were like about 30 deadheads on the plane because there were a couple of planes that landed at the same time, and I told you guys that they were flying in Munich cruise to Frankfurt in order to work on the A350, and a lot of long haul flights from Frankfurt right now are operated on the A350. So I actually knew a few people. That was cool. And then what else? I was working in business class. Once again, I was to right position, so I was serving drinks and meals in business class. It was actually really nice. All of my passengers were amazing. They were so sweet. And yeah, it was just a really good trip. I know a few of you have told me before that you feel like 13 hours in a hotel room is not a long time. It's not, no. But I mean, I get paid for working a flight and not for having a super fun and luxurious layover. So I'm alright with this. I know things will change once again whenever we are in better times. And I mean, if you can't leave the hotel room, I might as well just fly back and be home with my family, you know? So yeah, apart from that, I have an exciting week ahead of me. So Mario is actually off this week, so we have a lot of stuff we need to get done here in the apartment. So we ordered some furniture online for our outside area, so we're gonna go ahead and pick that up either today or tomorrow. We're still looking for a picture that we're gonna put above our dining table, so I think we have something in mind. We just need to see if they have it at the store. I'm so glad the stores are finally open again. Oh, and by the way, my COVID test results, they came back negative, so I'm all good to go outside and all that. And then, wait, today is, what is today? The 21st? No, the 22nd is today. So I get my schedule on the 25th, which is just a few days away. So this month, my schedule is gonna be early because February is just such a short month. And I'm really excited to see, I'm kind of nervous to see whether they gave me a different standby line or whatever. And I know that my medical is coming up either in like March, April, or May, so that might be in there already. We'll see. But yeah, I'm excited about my schedule. And by the way, I slept so well last night, so literally I don't have the slightest bit of a jet lag. I'm so glad. I was so tired though, like last night we watched, what did we actually watch? I think it was called The Rundown. Was that the name of it? I know it has a different name in German. In German it's called Welcome to the Jungle. I don't know why they picked a different English name for it. And I think I fell asleep after like 10 minutes. And then I think I woke up again and we continued watching a little bit, and I was like, can we please just go to bed? And I was so tired. I slept for like 10 hours, but now I'm all awake again and I'm actually feeling really good. No jet lag whatsoever. So that's the good thing about short layovers. You usually don't get a jet lag because you don't switch over to another time zone. Basically, you just stay in your own time, even though it's a totally different time when you arrive there. If that makes sense. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think I'm just gonna end it here because I actually need to edit it sometime soon. And yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing week. I hope you're all staying safe and healthy. And I will see you very soon. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet and you liked this video, please make sure that you click on the little red button down there so that you don't miss out on future videos. And I'll just be back with another video next week. Have a wonderful week, you guys, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.